Hey everybody, today we're making some soap. We're making one of my clearing soaps today. I have a ton of stuff to do. I've already started at it. You can kind of see that I'm a little bit sweaty, maybe a little bit glistening. Sorry, glistening. Big Love is one of the first soaps that I figured out that was my recipe that I fell in love with. And it's a milk soap. It's also a brine soap, so it has sea salt in it. And I also put rose quartz on top of it because rose quartz is about Big Love. And I'm gonna take you with me while I make it. So I got everything ready to rumble. So let's go make some soap. Oh, thanks for watching. I really thank you for clicking. I appreciate it. So we're ready to rumble. I got my lye water, and you're gonna notice that my lye water is a really weird, like, bad day at the doctor's office color. It's that way because that's what happens when you put milk in lye. It gets yellow like that and stinks, but it's okay. It's good in the soap. I have white kale and clay to anchor in my essential oil blend right here, which is a cinnamon and sandalwood and some other good stuff. Have my titanium dioxide. I have in this bucket, I've got this is red raspberry mica and some pink vibrance mica. I think they're both from Nurture Soaps, but put those together. I have my glitters. I have my crystals. I have rose quartz and clear quartz in this little bucket here. Got my alcohol, and look, I got these glitters from the Good Glitter. I don't know, just good glitter. And I'm gonna put them on top of the soap. I've been saving it until I made my next few batches of Big Love. This one is Be Mine. I don't know if you can see that with the glare. It's pretty. And then this one is called Fairy Dust. We all love a fairy. We all love a magical fairy. Okay, so let's get this crack-a-lackin'. Oh, I usually do an in the pot swirl with this, but I think I'm gonna kind of do a drop swirl and use my little rint tool. Yeah, that thing. All right, here we go. You know, when you put milk in lye, it is so stinky for a minute, but then I think when you're done, it kind of smells like Fritos. You know, I never met a Frito I didn't like. But, that's not a good thing. But I am soaping a little bit low because milk has sugar in it, and sometimes that will accelerate trace. We don't have to be super careful because, you know, we're not trying to do anything intricate. We're just gonna make it pretty. Okay, it's not breaking apart on my stick blender. So leaving a little bit of a trail on the soap. We are solid. You know what? I'm just gonna keep this in here. So let's put our essential oils in. It looks like turmeric, doesn't it? Doesn't it kind of look like we put turmeric in there? I didn't put turmeric in here. Let's go ahead and put in our clay. Clay, 1 teaspoon per pound of oil. That's what we're doing. Pop that right on top. Clays are like binders, you know? So they like bind to the essential oils and anchor them in the soap, the same way that they kind of bind to like dirt and stuff on your skin or oils or whatever, and that's what makes clay masks so good. Let's get some titanium dioxide in here. All right, I'm not mad at that. Look, these mini spatulas, I love them so much. I know I said in my last video, I got them at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's or someplace. I think it's TJ Maxx we were at, and they were like $3. You got a bunch of them. Like, hallelujah, I'm winning. I'm living right. Okay. So I am gonna pour off into here. Look at this color. Isn't that pretty? Pour some of it off in here, just a little bit. Then we're gonna pour some of this on top of it. Just like that. Significantly lighter, yay! We love that. I love not having to use 27 different micas to make one soap. Call me crazy, call me lazy, call me thrifty, I don't care. All right, so I believe that there are a lot of fabulous things in life, and they don't have to cost a ton of money. They just don't. It took me a long time to get behind that, but I am behind it now. So you notice I'm just pouring it at the 12, 3, 6, and 9 mark, and then I'm gonna pour on the alternate spaces this lighter pink, and like maybe one good one in the middle. I'm gonna save some for the top. And I'm gonna do a little bit of a pre-bang. Sorry. And then we're just gonna pour this. Let me move this over here. Get over here, piece of paper. Don't try to mess with me. I'm using my Essential Depot mold. I love these molds. I use these for my clearing soaps every single time. Sorry, I have to block you. You know, I got my stainless steel table and I used it a couple times, and then like I had some friends say, why aren't you ducking in the camera again? I'm like, because I have a stainless steel table now, I don't have to. And they're like, but we like that part. It's like your thing. And you know what? It is kind of my thing. And I do believe in authenticity. And I think that, you know, when you have a thing, it's good to do your thing and not necessarily copy someone else's thing. But I think realness and authenticity are splendific, and we should strive for that, because nobody does you like you. Nobody does me like me. And we should all just be happy about that, because that variety is seriously the spice of life. That's what I say. So if your thing is to make a video and not say anything, or to have your full face, that's great. You should do that. So that's why I'm ducking in the camera. I did get a table. I know I said I was going to. I did do it. And then a couple of my friends said, stop doing that. Ducking the camera again. I'm like, okay. it is easier to set it up like this. All right, let's give this a little happiness on the top. Now for the fun part. I do have some glitter in this little tea ball. Come on out. Come on out, glitter. What the heck? That glitter's not coming out. Well, I think that somebody doesn't want us to have that glitter on themselves, so we're gonna go with that. And we'll just use this groovy glitter. I'm gonna bring you down a little bit closer. Okay. We're just gonna sprinkle a little bit. Cause a little, this is glitter is not cheap. That. Oh, love it. And then we're going to use some of this Be Mine glitter. Be Mine. I should have used it for Valentine's, but this is Big Love, so Big Love is better than Valentine's because Big Love is about loving yourself every single day. And that's one of the reasons I love to make soap. I feel like if I put love into something that helps you love yourself, that's like the best thing ever. That's like, you know, oh, hello, whoever gets that bar is living. All right, we're gonna let this set up a little bit. I'm gonna wipe the edges down, and then we're gonna put our crystals on top. Okay, so we have clear quartz. Clear quartz kind of acts like a little bit of a Wi-Fi booster to any crystals that it's near. So kind of amplifies the energy of that crystal. So we're just gonna put one of these on each of these little soap slices. I have to pay attention because I didn't pay attention once, and you know it's hard to, you can't cut through a rock with your cutter. No, it doesn't work. And then I have these rose quartz, and rose quartz, that's just Big Love, rose quartz. So we're gonna put 2 per soap. You know, the soap has to cure for like 6 weeks, so it's always, so that the entire time the crystals are kind of infusing into the soap. I love that. I used to sell this soap at the Phoenix and Dragon bookstore in Sandy Springs, Georgia, which is a little suburb of Atlanta. It is like it is at least the largest metaphysical bookstore in the Southeast, and probably one of the top in the nation. And it's been there for like 34 years. And I'm going to tell you, I couldn't keep up with the demand for it. It was hard because I still work. You know, I can't completely retire yet, even though I would love to. And that's kind of what I'm hoping that soaping's going to bring to me, is something to do when I'm retired, which is not for a while. But there's that. She's a beauty. There we go. Big Love. I'm gonna spray it with some rubbing alcohol, and we're gonna put her to night-night. And let her take a little nap, and then we're gonna cut it tomorrow. And you know what? I realized I didn't use my little fun tool, but I have to pour another soap really quickly. I'm gonna use that then, and you can see how it turns out tomorrow. How about that? love me through it. Love me through it. What I'm gonna do with the tool thing, maybe I should pour it like this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pour all the white in first. Yada 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 bump. Digga 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 dump dump. Look at that. Okay, and now I have to pour this in. I gotta pour it up high. Let me make sure I get in the middle. And then I gotta pour it, and I'm gonna run it all the way down that soap, just in a line in the middle. Just like that. Save some for the top. And then we've got this darker, a little bit darker blue. We're gonna put it right there, pour it high, so it gets down in there, high, right on the top. Okay, now I'm gonna take this shing-a-ling. I don't know what it's called. What do you call that? Hanger swirl tool. Oh! Okay, so I'm gonna stick it right down in here, like right like that. And then I'm gonna pull it out and bring it in. Pull it out, bring it in. Pull it out, bring it in. Pull it out, bring it in. Pull it up, pull it out, bring it in. Pull it out, bring it in. Pull it up, out, in, out, in, up. Can I do it again? I can. We'll see what happens with that. See, I just try things. Have you ever watched the Try channel on YouTube? Like those guys, sometimes they make me, like I have actually had laughter-induced asthma from those guys. And then other times they're just too much. So I guess either I have to be in the mood for them or I don't know. But it's funny. They crack me up. Sometimes. Yeah. I'm just putting blobs of this on the top because you know what we're going to do. We're going to swirl it. We're going to swirl it like a swirling person. Alright, I might need my big spatula for this, but I'm going to use my spoon. I love this spoon. Me and the spoon are friends this week. Getting a little blobby looking in it. It's okay. It's okay. Because this is my own creation. And it's giving me joy. It is making me have joy to get this done. So I don't want to go too far in here. I do want to just swirl it around a little bit. Oh look, that makes me happy. So tell me in the comments below what things you are doing this week. What's on your calendar to give you joy? Because I fully believe that it is important for us to do that. To put things on our calendars that bring us joy. Look, I can get that all the way in that corner. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this up off camera, but we're gonna come back tomorrow and hopefully we'll have some kind of groovy little swirl in here. I used to have one of these hanger tools that wasn't solid like that. It was just kind of a wire that you bent to the size that you needed it. And I didn't have a whole lot of luck with it, mostly because it was going all the time because I bent it too much. But I got that little tool from SuSuSoaps. And I think it's gonna be okay. I like it. I've used it a couple times, but just to dig in there and go round, 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 and see what I got. And I did like what I got, but it's the first time I've ever used this with some sort of intention. So there we go. We're gonna come back tomorrow. Let me spray this some alcohol. we're going to come back tomorrow and we're gonna cut these and see what we got. Hallelujah. See you tomorrow. We're back. It's the next day. I'm a little extra done up because I went and got my toes done today. I always think that they do a better job when I'm glammed up a little bit. Maybe it's my imagination. But when I go in there looking like a housefrau, they don't do such a good job. Lipstick commands respect. Okay, so let's cut this soap. This is Big Love. Big Love, one of my favorite soaps. Big Love is one of my favorite things. Love is what makes the world go round. That's what they say. Look, oh, it's so sweet. I love this soap. Got a little, skinned it a little bit on the side there. It's okay. Not pretty? It's a cinnamon sandalwood. How about that? Some groovy swirls in there. Too pink to look like bacon. Okay. Oh, this one's cool. Looks like it has a cocktail in it. That was my silicone mold falling on the floor, in case you wondered. These are pretty. They smell really super duper good too. I need to quit doing this because we're gonna cut that other loaf too. So, like I said, I got my toes done today. And it's like just the second time I've been back since the pandemic. And I, like when my shot, when my vaccination became like solid, the first thing I did was I went and got my hair cut. And then the next thing I did was I went and got my toes done. And when I went in there, the girl that did my toes, her name is Lala. And Lala looked at me like this. I'm not kidding. I'm like, Lala, we're in the middle of a pandemic. I couldn't come here and get my toes done. She was like, I know, it looked like, I mean, I was grateful to get to do it because I was afraid that I was on some kind of wildlife watch list because it looked like, totally looked like I could, you know, like I could snatch trout out of a lake. That's how bad my toes were at that point. So she did a really good job. Hang on, I'm gonna get my other loaf of soap. She did a really good job for me. And I like her a lot. She's precious, if not only a tiny bit shady with her opinions of my toes. So this is the one that we use the hanger swirl tool in. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna get. Look, let it go, let it go. Doesn't that look like Frozen? Come on. That totally looks like Frozen. I've never ridden that ride at Disney. We've been to Disney a lot. I've never ridden it because the line's always so long, and you were never frozen on that ride because, you know, it's hot anytime you go. We went in January. We still didn't need a jacket. So I liked Frozen. I liked Frozen 2 better than I liked Frozen 1, mostly because of that little Bruni salamander thing, which didn't catch on. I seriously thought that thing would catch on. Okay, so I had to remove some of these crystals because, you know, I wasn't paying really good attention when I did it. I'll move it down a little bit. And we can always put them back. Blang, blang, ba-blang. So that's what we got. Oh, look. It's like a wisp of wintry wind. This is a peppermint. It's peppermint, vanilla, and there's also some other experimenty situations in there. Oh, look. That's kind of fun, right? That kind of looks like some kind of ship. So if this is soap divination, maybe that means I'm gonna get to travel this year. So that's kind of cool. You can see where I did outside and squiggled it, which is kind of what I was going for. That's kind of fun, right? I just wanted it to look like a wind shear blowing through. Yeah, I'm not upset about that. I'm not really friends with the hanger swirl tool, but we can tolerate each other, I think. Whoa, look at that one. It's kind of cool, right? Anyway, still a good soap. People dig it. I dig it. This is in my clearing line. And I know I've talked to you about this before, but I feel like keeping your, especially now, because things are getting back to semi-normal, and like empathic. That was a rock. It was like a bullet. I'm glad I turned my head. Empathic people, like we're getting ready to go back into the world, kind of, and things are starting to get back to, you know, business. And I don't know about you, but you know, that lockdown, that was like a hug from baby Jesus for me. I was like, whew, oh, I can finally feel myself. So clearing soaps like this and different ways to clear etheric energy are important, however you choose to do them. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. I keep getting more and more subscribers, and daggone, it surprises me. And I know it's kind of a slow go, and I'm okay with it, because for me, this whole talking to people and connecting with people, it's been such a blessing to me. I love it. I was the only person I knew that made soap. Now I have like a bunch of other people, and also that soap challenge club. I'm telling you, if you want to amp your soaping up, if you want to take your soaping to next level, go join that club and then follow the tutorials. Go look at the tutorials and actually do them. You're going to have a ton of failures, but you'll start to have successes, and big successes where you once had just okayness. I mean, I am so happy with my soap recipe. I love my soap recipes. I mean, it took me a while to figure them out, and I'm happy with them, but now I want to do something different. I want to add things to them. Go talk to some of these people who have been soaping for 15 or 20 years. They know stuff. More than Google. And SuSuSoaps.com, we are darn near ready to launch. We've got a couple things in. I'll show you something so cute. You know, I made it on this channel. I make the solid dish soap. Look at these little dishes I found to put it in. So I've got this little scrub brush. It's gonna go right there, right on the side of your sink, mama, and it fits perfectly in right by your little sink. Easy peasy to clean up, melamine. So if you drop it in your sink, it's not gonna break and cut your little fingers off. It doesn't look like melamine. Kind of looks porcelain-y to me. So anyway, those are going up on the website as soon as it all happens, which is probably gonna be just the next couple weeks. I know I've been saying that for like 5 or 6 weeks, but I keep thinking of things to do. It's my fault. Anyway. I sure do love you, Mises to pieces. If you like this video, thumbs up's always appreciated. If you're a subscriber to this channel, you guys are my heart. I mean that. Thank you, and thank you for playing with me. I love that. And if you want to be a subscriber, man, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I will answer any comment or any question that you have, because I freaking love that. I love people. I do. All right, I'll see you next week We're gonna be making lip love next week because I'm out and it's summertime and I'm gonna need some. So we'll see you next week. Do something good for yourself. Find some joy. Your happiness matters, right?